Hello everybody. Hello Lana. Wave. Wave. Hello. Morning. Right. It's day 2 of my head-to-head shred. And I'm feeling pretty good about the shred. Not so good about my morning. It's no secret, I'm not a morning person by any means, but this little one, as you can hear, isn't very well. I've got quite chesty kids, and this time of the year is when it starts to go downhill. They've had the 6 weeks off school, and they've gone back and integrated with the other children and picked up some nasty germs. And that tends to be what happens, and we tend to have quite a lot of bad weeks in the winter. The older 2 children are on a tablet called Littlest, which is to open up their airways. Shall we find you something? Let's find you something. And this Littlest is quite a good medication. Does what it's meant to do, but they've not had it for the whole 6-week holidays. So, obviously, we're noticing a difference now. Lana's cutting teeth, and I think she's going to get the full 6 across the top. I can see the fangs, and then the other 4. She's 1 on Saturday, and has only got the bottom 2 teeth at the minute. But at this rate, she could have a mouthful for her birthday. Yes. So she's quite snotty and wheezy, and Logan's wheezy. So this morning has been a bit of a nightmare. I've had to oik Logan out of bed and almost physically get him dressed. Brooke got herself dressed, but then mucked about, and she's standing eating a cereal, and I'm brushing her hair, putting a bobble in. And we managed to leave the house on time. We managed to walk to school and get in the yard on time. And because we'd been late a couple of mornings, trying to get 2 children to different classrooms at opposite ends of the school, I decided to try a different method this morning. So we run round the back, thinking that the back door would be open and that would be the easiest one, the closest one to get Brooke into her classroom on time. And then I'd walk back round and take Logan. But no, the door was locked. So we had to run round to another door. Lana, don't put banana down on my t-shirt. No, Minga. So we ended up this morning with both children being late. So I've spent half an hour in the principal's office explaining that these little late slips that they get that said overlaid. It's not the fact that we've overlaid, but that is the nearest reason that they've put down. It's the fact that the gate was locked. The door was locked, and I can't be in 2 places at once. So the teacher's going to put the fear of God in Brooke and explain to her that how important it is that she's in school on time. So I feel as though I've near on run a marathon this morning, and it's only 9:45. But yeah, we were going to go to playgroup this morning, and that's all gone pear-shaped. Obviously, I can't take this one as snotty and wheezy as she is. I don't know if you can hear her chest. Right, on cue. Well done. Maybe I want Mummy to eat that bit. Shall I eat that soggy bit? No, you're going to eat that soggy bit. Is that nice? But anyway, I digress. I wanted to talk to you about the shred that I've been doing. So yesterday went really, really well. I had the skinny tropical juice, vegetable, green stuff for breakfast with an apple. And then I had a really, really nice salad for dinner. And then for tea, I was going to do omelette, but I made a massive faux pas and forgot to get the eggs. So I had everything else but no eggs. I've now got banana on the stairs carpet. Hang on, you want the other bit? So I ended up having the paella. And Pete had panini, and Brooke had the macaroni cheese, and Logan had some pasta bake thing that he likes. So nobody ate the same thing in the house at all yesterday. It was all nitpicked and nibbled. Okay, I'm going to be scrubbing this carpet when I've done. That's a banana skin liner. Have we done? So today, my lovely friend has made me some pilau rice to try. I'm not sure of the calories of it. I'm not even going to worry about it. But, I'm going to have that probably for lunch, I think. So I'm going to have a skinny juice. I might have the berry one today. The berry one's actually out of stock at the moment, and we may or may not be getting that one back. It tastes like sour raspberries. I quite like it. But I'm going to have that for my late breakfast. And then I'm going to have the rice at lunchtime, and then I'm going to have the omelette at tea time. I've got the mushrooms and the bits of ham to go with it. I've had my Activate. I'm going to sip the Hydro Slim during the day, and that's about it really. I think we're going to have a nice steady easy day because little Mrs just wants cuddles when she's done emptying cupboards. Yes, get out. Couple of bits of paperwork to catch up on. I've got to catch up with my team. So yeah, nice, steady, relaxing day, I think. And I did wake up this morning though, and one of the girls messaged and said, "Good morning, how are you?" And I said, "Morning, I'm hungry. Am I thin yet?" And she laughed at me. And then sent me some inspirational words, so they were appreciated. So thank you for that, Grace. I've got in the car, I've actually forgot to bring it in the house, a Slimming World, or is it Weight Watchers, recipe book that I'm going to have a look at and see if I can get some inspiration for the rest of the week. See what I can do with what bits and bobs I bought from the Aldi yesterday. Because dieting doesn't have to be expensive. A lot of people think it is, because you have to go out and buy fresh stuff. But you can do it on a budget. It's just hard in my house because everybody doesn't eat the same stuff. Nana. And I only had 1 cup of coffee yesterday. Anybody that knows me knows how much coffee I drink. So the fact that I only drunk 1 cup of coffee and I'd had 1 green tea, and I'm going to let the dog in a minute to clean this mess up. And then I'd had the 500ml bottle with the Hydro Slim in, plus the skinny juice. I think I did quite well yesterday. And I'd got a shake on standby, so if I'd gone to bed and I was still hungry, I would have had the shake as damage limitation, but I actually didn't need it. I think I slept quite well, apart from this one. But yeah, I found some secret stash in the bottom of the wardrobe when I was looking for the thermometer and the medicine bag. Oh, she's just stood that into my floor. And there was a Kit Kat in there, which I had a look at, and it was quite a few calories. So that got put back. And there was a fudge, and I think the fudge was only something like 114 calories. So I think I might keep the fudge hidden in the bottom of my handbag. So if I have an emergency. I'm one of these people that I get mangy if I don't eat regularly. Pete'll joke and he'll say to me, "You won't like me when I'm hungry." And there was also something as well that went round for a while back, where I had to apologise for things I said when I was hungry. So I think I'm going to keep the fudge in my bag just in case. Let me grab it and I'll tell you exactly how many calories. I'm saying let me grab it, I can't find it. Who's pinched it? Who's nicked my fudge? Oh, it's here. Right. The Kit Kat is 213 calories. And the fudge is 114 calories. So, hi Luke, are you watching for diet tips? No answer. So yeah, I think I'm going to keep the Kit Kat in my bag for emergencies. I think I'm going to boil some eggs because they make a good snack. So I think I might have boiled egg and rice for dinner, which will take me slightly over my calories, but I'll balance it out with my tea. And I've still not downloaded MyFitnessPal. I need to delete some photos off my phone, some rubbish, so that I can make room for it. But I also said yesterday I was going to make the little booklet with the measurements and things on, and I have, and I don't know where I've put it. I'm back. It's here. So I've wrote down measurements, start weight, and then I've wrote down the days and the dates. I need to tweak this a little bit because I wrote down that I was going to have the omelette yesterday and I didn't. I had the paella. So I'm going to swap that over. That paella was lovely. And I added mange tout and baby corn to it. And I think I did put a picture on Instagram. Because, yeah, I'm one of them sad people that takes pictures of their food. And I do it because it annoys certain people. One of them's not watching, so I'm not even going to name drop. How do you spell mange tout? I'm going to guess it's mangetout. But they microwave in like a couple of minutes. So it's something that you can just add to something really quickly. So today then I've had my Activate. Write this down. Try not to sticky the pen up with the banana all over my hand. I've got my Hydro Slim. And there, 1 coffee. Friday I think is going to be a really bad day because Lana's won on Saturday, and I think we might be having cake on Friday though because Pete's down to work on Saturday. So I might have difficulty on Friday. I haven't written anything in at all for Friday. I think I must know that it's going to be bad. But I suppose 1 bad day out of 7 is better than nothing. And I'm going to have green tea today, which I quite like the green tea. I also found a tin of crab in the cupboard, and the crab was surprisingly low calorie. Let me just grab it. I had a little look through what I'd got in the cupboards, because again, like I said, dieting doesn't have to be expensive. You can do it on a budget. Right, this is 120 grams drained weight of breaded crab meat. I don't know where I picked this up from, probably Asda. And for 100 grams drained weight, it's 45 calories. So the whole tin is probably only about 65 calories for the whole tin. Tops. And then I've also got these as well, water chestnuts, which I like in a stir fry, and they're nice and crunchy. These might be nice, just chucked in with the mange tout and the baby corn. 100 grams drained is 32 calories. There's 140 calories drained, 140 grams drained in the tin. So the whole tin's probably only about 50 calories. So yeah, I could have some sort of weird and wonderful crab stir fry and just put a little bit of salt and pepper, maybe a little bit of paprika or something, just to give it a bit of a zing taste. Right, I'm gonna go and wash this banana sticky yucky off, and I'm gonna get the carpet cleaned, and I'll catch you all later. Bye.